June 26, 2017. New evidence points to Jupiter as the solar system's oldest planet. A couple things wrong with this. Jupiter's not a planet. It's an intermediate age star, and it's definitely not the oldest object in the solar system. As well, the solar system is not related to by a formation mechanism. They're all individual stars. And we can even see that Jupiter isn't the oldest star in our system. A Jupiter would be in front of a gray dwarf, so it would only be about 550 million years old. Check out that. It would be right up there. As you can see, the age increases. Earth would be much older than Jupiter, vastly older than Jupiter. So would Neptune, so would gray dwarfs, so would ocean worlds, and so are all the dead moons in our system, such as Mercury and the Moon and other objects. I'll go ahead and do you a favor in reading this out. According to a new study, the great gas giant likely formed only 1 million years after the Sun, roughly 50 million years before the Earth. So they have it completely backwards, if anything. Jupiter formed much later than the formation of the Earth and earlier than the Sun. Which planet in our solar system formed first? The question has long been one of the great unsolved mysteries of planetary science. The first planet was almost certainly one of the gas or ice giants, but with no samples from anything beyond the asteroid belt, determining which planet is in fact the oldest has eluded researchers for decades. Now, bar the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory, they have no idea what they're doing. The objects that are the oldest are the least energetic and are made of rocky material and have iron cores. Those are the oldest, way the hell down here. So if it's a gas giant or what they call an ice giant, they're not going to go very far in their theory. They're going to run into brick walls time and time again. That being said, the object that formed the last out of our system is the Sun itself. And according to this question, which planet in our solar system formed first? Well, it'd be the oldest one, because that would be the first forming one. But then again, it wasn't a part of this system to begin with. So assuming that all the objects were where they currently are in orbit around the Sun is first assuming something that can't be proven. Second, asking the question which formed first, well, you have to actually radiometrically date the object in order to figure that out. So assuming meteorites come from these objects, come from Jupiter, or meteorites were the first objects that formed in our system, as per the nebular hypothesis, well, it's just assumption after assumption after assumption. There's no way to do science when you assume so much. All they're really doing is supporting a dogma, and that dogma has already disintegrated into nothingness. The fact that they even keep it is astounding. As well, one point I wanted to bring across to people is that you have, it isn't, okay, I was naive when I first started doing this. I thought I come into the world, I make a major discovery, and then from that day on, everybody changes the books, they change the record, they change the paradigm shifts within a day or two. I was very, very naive thinking that's how it worked. The truth is that there's a discovery made down here, and the old paradigm is pre-existing. Discovery is made, and then another person starts working on a discovery, such as myself, or Anthony Abruzzo, or Baz Taylor, or Charles Nono, or whomever it may be. And the old paradigm continues to be taught and continues to spread in the textbooks and literature and the university programs and the television programs. And then they exist simultaneously at the same time. There's no, there's a discovery made and then the paradigm shifts. No, that's not how it works. Is that two paradigms exist simultaneously, and then eventually the evidence starts going in favor of the new paradigm instead of the old, and then the old one eventually disintegrates over many, many, many years. And I just wanted to clarify that for my viewers. It doesn't work like that within a year or 10 years. It happens over hundreds of years. And I just I've been coming to terms with that. You know, my frustration of trying to get the word out there and mainstream astronomers not listening to what's being said because they're very arrogant, and you know, it's hard to fill a cup which is already full. All right, you guys, take it easy.